Can you eat McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and lose weight? I know it sounds crazy,
but it might be possible.
There's a dude named John who ran an experiment. He ate nothing but the one and only McDonald's for months on end. And the weight he lost, it's insane. Here, if you don't believe me, just take a look.
I need an egg white delight, a bowl of oatmeal, and a 1% milk.
Meet John Cisna, a biology teacher from Iowa and the subject of a science experiment.
Is it possible for a person to become better off eating nothing but McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 90 days?
Cisna and 3 of his students set out to find the answer. For 3 months, Cisna walked 45 minutes a day, stuck to a 2,000 calorie diet, and followed the recommended nutrition guidelines set by the FDA. And the result?
He lost 60 pounds. That's pretty insane, right? Just eating McDonald's. And I can explain how it happened. But first, a bit more detail. Then I'll show you how you can do the same thing and eat whatever you want. If you want to gain weight or lose weight, or just stay the same. Whatever you want to do. Oh, jeez. So the way John structured his meal plan, it was pretty good, especially for having such limited options. For breakfast, he'd have 2 egg white sandwiches, oatmeal, and some milk. For lunch, it was one of those various salads and a fruit parfait. And for dinner, he had one of those meal deal things. Not the healthiest option, but it got the job done. Now, the most important part is it all came to around 2,000 calories. Now, if you aren't familiar with what a calorie is, it's basically a way to measure energy or heat. You've probably seen them. It's on the nutritional information on the back of anything you buy from the grocery store, or even restaurants have it. It's typically at the very top, and it's required by the FDA. And it's actually a good thing that it's required because it gives us a way to measure what we're eating, and at the end of the day, it's all math. Now, depending on the food, there can be much lower calorie foods and much higher calorie foods like candy and sweets and everything in between. Now, since you understand what calories are, you have 3 options to pick from. Do I want to gain weight? Do I want to lose weight? Or do I just want to stay the same? And then with those 3 options, there's 3 different things you need to follow. If you want to gain weight, you need to be in a caloric surplus. If you want to lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. And if you want to stay the same, you just need to eat your basal metabolic rate. Now, it may seem super confusing, but let me break those down for you because it's actually really, really easy. Also, for those of you wondering, yes, I am on top of my refrigerator. I ran out of ideas. Don't at me, okay? The first thing you're gonna wanna do is figure out your basal metabolic rate. It's actually really easy to do. There's some calculators online where you can just put in some rough information and then it just spits out kind of a close number to it. But what I like to do is I pick up one of these smart scales off of Amazon. It's like 40 bucks and it tells me exact information about anything from my weight, my body fat percentage, my muscle mass, and it includes my basal metabolic rate. So mine is right around 2,000. So for instance, if I want to be like John and lose weight, I would eat less than 2,000 calories. If I want to gain weight, then I would eat more than 2,000 calories. And if I want to maintain my weight or stay the same, I would eat exactly 2,000 calories. It's pretty simple, right? There is just one more thing you have to take into consideration, and that's the calories you burn throughout the day, regardless if it's going to the gym or just going to work or moving your body. Unfortunately, there's not a good way of keeping track of this unless you have a smartwatch. This is one I got. It's off of Amazon. It's like 100 bucks. It does great. It's Apple. Now, I'm sure there's dozens of other ones, but they all do the same thing. They just tell you how many calories you're burning. This watch and the scale will be linked in the description if you guys want to pick one up. But once you get that number from your watch, you can then take it and add it to the calories that you're consuming throughout the day. What I like to do is I just have a note in my phone. That way I can organize what I'm eating. That way I can organize what I'm burning. It's super easy. I always have my phone on me. It's just easy to track. Make sure you have a good balance with whatever you're consuming. Following this method, counting your calories, in theory, you can eat whatever you want, just like how John ate McDonald's for months on end and he lost weight. But please incorporate some protein, fruits, vegetables, and fiber into your diet. There are going to be some days where you struggle and you fall down, regardless if you're trying to gain weight or lose weight. And that's okay, just try again. At the end of the day, you're not going to fail unless you quit. I even know some bodybuilders who are trying to consume thousands upon thousands of calories a day, and they just struggle to do it. And I know people who are trying to lose weight and they struggle to do it. Food is not your enemy. It's there to fuel you and provide you energy, and your body is not the enemy either. When we start labeling foods as good or bad, or start punishing ourselves for eating certain things, that's when it doesn't get great. It's okay to have what you want to eat. Just have it in good portion sizes. You got this, whatever journey you're trying to do. Also, please let me know if you like this style of video. This is my first time branching out. I am completely new to this, as you can see from my previous content, so please let me know what you think. I would greatly appreciate it.
Is there by chance any way I could just get the box that a Happy Meal comes in? Like just the box?
We cannot do that, I'm sorry.
Okay, can I just get a Happy Meal then?
Which one?
The hamburger.
Wait, that's not the one, but that was a good try. Smartwatches, it's like $100. Kind of just fell. Let's try it one more time.
Collin did not try one more time. It in fact was 16 more tries. He wanted me to tell you though to like and subscribe and that he loves you.